Hi everyone, and welcome to our final week in the Fab 3 knit along. It's been a great 4 weeks of knitting. Let's go through them. Lords by Jennifer Beal, top down, scalloped lace work, lots of different lace work, some stripes, and some very plain sleeves. And Triticum by Anne Hansen. This one's been great if you are more familiar with knitting bottom up and you like to do seams. And this one has some lace and cables. And the third choice in the Fab 3 knit along, Isle Valenne, which is top down, completely seamless. Lots of plain stocking stitch on the back, and the two fronts have all the intricate lace work and details on the sleeve. So that is what we've been working on steadily, and our yarn choices have been Allegria shown here, which is hand dyed by Manos, and it's a combination of superwash merino and nylon, fingering weight, very elastic and bouncy to work with. Tonal shading, we've used some of Richard DeVries' feed for the little detail areas where you want some speckles, and we've also used the Fusion hand dyed by Muskoka Yarn Goddess, which is a combination of merino and cashmere and nylon. This has been popular for the Triticum cardigan, and I'll be posting more pictures as the projects are finished. I would say 95% of them are still a work in progress, as mine is. I have 1 3/4 sleeves to do. So today we do have the live draw at the end of the video for this gorgeous prize basket, which includes a handmade project bag, hand-dyed yarn, and a pattern to go with it, and lots of little extras inside. So one lucky winner will have their name drawn in a few minutes, so stick with me. I just want to mention again, for the final stages of your knit along project, the blocking is very important. The blocking will help the stitches bloom, it will let the knitting relax, and you're going to notice that the length and the width will increase just a bit, so please take that into account. For example, on Isle Valenne, the length of the body is extremely long, and also the length of the sleeves. So when it's blocked, it's going to grow just a little bit more. So don't over knit. Under knit is the best idea. And Triticum too, because it is worked in panels with purl stitches in between, while you're working on it, it tends to pull in and it gets a little bit distorted in the measurement. So again, it's going to grow in the width and not so much in the length on this one. And then on Lords, this top section drops quite a bit because of the reverse garter stitch when it's blocked, and all this lace is going to open up very nicely after it's soaked for about 20 minutes in the Eucalan or your choice of wool wash, and then pinned and blocked out to the measurement. So those are the tips on blocking. On Lords, some of you have been questioning the vague sleeve directions. So Jennifer, the designer, is pretty much just letting you work out your perfect sleeve measurement and length. So she's explaining how to pick up stitches here and sewing up the side seam to reduce the opening for the sleeve that you want. So if you want a regular sleeve opening, which is 8 inches, 16 circumference or 8 inches, that will be the length of the body for most of your sizes. And if you want a smaller size, like a 7-inch, which is a 14-inch circumference, which is what I'm going to do, then you have to sew the side seam up into the top pattern, at least an inch on each side. I started with the 8-inch armhole opening, and I'm finding that it's too big in proportion to the rest of the sweater. It's going to make a very baggy sleeve. So unfortunately this weekend I will be frogging and taking it back and picking up about an inch less on each side. So from there she has a really nice mathematical formula for you to figure it out exactly how often you'll be decreasing. There'll be 2 decreases on one round, so how many decreases you're going to do to get to the perfect number for your sleeve length. And as you can see in the photo, she's only doing a 3/4 length sleeve, so her decreases will be much faster to get to the ribbing. If you decide to do a bracelet length, which I'm going to do, I'll have to add about 2 or 3 inches here, or if you want a full length sleeve, then your decreases will be spaced out accordingly. So that will be fun, just to experiment, and it's almost like you're helping to design the perfect sleeve to fit your project. Okay, so all good things must come to an end, and it is time to pick a winner. Okay. I've got the winner's name in my hand, and it is, oh, lucky Catherine K. Catherine K, congratulations, you're the winner of the Fab 3 Knit-Along Prize. And if you're watching, this is your prize, so we'll be sure to get it to you in the next week. Catherine, from what I remember, is working on Shridikam, the cardigan by Anne Hansen, and she is using the Fusion Cashmere, so hopefully we'll get to see that all finished when it's off the needles and blocked. So I will catch you next fall for our, we'll call it the Fab Fall Knit-Along for now, and we'll see what we come up with for pattern choices for that. If you have any suggestions, I'm always happy to look through them if you find something that's interesting with some nice design elements on Ravelry or elsewhere, so feel free to message or email them to me. Hope you're going to have a great weekend and get some knitting time in. I certainly will, because I have to do some ripping and re-knitting. Thanks everybody for your participation as always.